So today I am just gonna sit and play with some new makeup that I've wanted to be testing. None of these are really exactly new, now, hot, trending, exciting items, but they're items that have been in my PR drawers for the last couple of weeks that I've been dying to just get on my face. You know, I just love trying any new makeup at all and just trying as much as I can in the industry, and so that's just what this is. Normally I do this off camera, but I thought it'd be fun to chat because you know what? A majority of today's video is going to be with Half Magic Beauty because I got sent stuff from them. And if you don't know, the owner of Half Magic Beauty, she is the head makeup artist for the Euphoria set. So if you don't know, Euphoria had very glittery, galactic, trendy makeup with the pearls, the glitter, the funky eyeliner, the exact makeup style that I don't do and I'm not comfortable with, but she really set a trend and I think made a huge impact on the makeup industry. And so she came up with her own brand and it has a lot of unique things that I wouldn't normally play with. I have no clue how today's look is going to go, but I was really dying to play with the Half Magic stuff, so I thought it would be fun to do that on camera. And then I do have some new Complexion stuff to play with as well. So if you're new to my channel, all of these products will be featured in an upcoming speed reviews in the next few weeks as I continue to test them more. So you will hear about these again. I don't just do first impressions and then you never hear about them again, but let's go ahead and get started. My face is already prepped, primed, sunscreened. So I pulled this primer from L'Oreal. This is the Pore Minimizer. I don't have too much pores, but I do have a little bit right here. My skin is quite hydrated right now, so I thought something like this would be nice to give a try. They have a lot of different purposes in the line. So they have this one which blurs pores, but they also have a hydrating one, a redness eraser, a dullness eraser. So for a lot of different skin types they have. Honestly, this feels really, really smooth. It reminds me a lot of the Touch in Soul Pore Minimizer. It does have a slight kind of soapy fragrance to it, and it feels really hydrating when you first apply it to the skin, but I do notice it kind of drying down. I don't know exactly how much this is going to end up doing to my pores, but I like the way that this feels on the skin. Do you think it minimized my pores? I think it did a little bit. I feel like it filled them in just a little bit. I'll have to do a half face with and without, and then I'll let you know on speed reviews how this does, but I actually really like the way that this feels. This feels quite high-end, not like drugstore. I have some new foundations to try. I believe Lancome reformulated, and if they didn't, please correct me. But we have the Teinte Idole Ultra Wear. I have the Care and Glow version, but I've never tried this one, so I'm excited. They sent over 2 shades, 310N, I think is the one I'll try. So I feel like this is going to be like a matte one. Let's see. I didn't really do my reading on this. I just think Lancome does a good job in general with their foundations, so my expectations are pretty high for this. And it does instantly oxidize a little bit, so I think that this is a really great shade for me. Yeah, it definitely has a drying feel. That doesn't mean it looks drying so far, but it seems like more of a long wear foundation. Yeah, 24-hour wear, breathable coverage. So what it says on the bottle. We do one more pump just to cover the rest of the face. Then I've been loving the Say foundation brush. I've been using it for all my foundations, not just the Say foundation. Oh my gosh, this foundation dries so quickly. Do not do what I did and just let it set, because I feel like it literally almost dried down to powder while I let it sit on my face. You live, you learn. Take my advice. It looks terrible. Look. Do you see that? Do you see how drying that is? I said it feels dry, and that didn't mean it was gonna look dry. No, but that looks dry. Okay, brush, not the way to go with application. I'm taking a damp sponge to add some moisture to my face because I look so dry. I'm even going to take some extra product and just apply it to the areas that need smoothed out, which is around the mouth area. Oh my gosh, I think I don't like this foundation. You know, Lancome, they have some really nice foundation products. I don't know about this. It might be too good though. Like, it might be really, truly something that's long wearing, you know, on my dry skin. This might not do. Yeah, this one for me definitely requires a sponge application because that did add a lot of moisture back into my skin, and you need to work very carefully and quickly. It looks a little heavy, a little cakey. I think next time I use this foundation, this is what Speed reviews, I will use it with more hydrating and glowy products, and we'll see how that is. But with just the pore minimizer, it was not good. But I think this one definitely needs to be prepped properly on my skin type. And then for eyebrows, I'm going to quickly do those off camera. Okay, I have a throwback item that I have used, but I used it so many years ago. But YSL sent over their Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Concealers. So we're going to pop this on. I have mine in the shade 2.5. And I did put some all over my eyelid already, so that's why it's already used. And I actually have extra that I put on here, so not to waste product. I'm just going to put it on my under eyes now, but it does come with that brush tip applicator that you can apply it with. I just had extra from cleaning up my brows. So we're not going to waste the product. I also didn't even really fully get it everywhere. And you'll see this is a very light coverage concealer, but it's a nice contrast with the foundation, which is super duper drying. So this has a little bit of radiance to it. So I think I'm actually going to put another coat on. And I'm going to put some on my forehead and my chin and right here to kind of revive the foundation a little bit and give us a little bit more bounce back. So this is going to help bring some hydration and light back to the face. So I'm not sure if I want to use powder yet on my under eyes. I'm just gonna wait. But I do have a bronzer palette that I want to try. So this is from Esum, from their Artistry palette collection. They sent me the 2 eyeshadows, and I needed to try the Structure Face Shaper palette. So they sent that over as well in a later package. So this looks great to shape with. They did also send me the Accentuate blush palette, which also looks amazing. I have some other blushes that I want to try though. So I'm only going to test for today's video the bronzer palette. So I'm just going to use this Hourglass brush, and I'm going to start off with the lighter shade right here. And I'm just going to pop this underneath the cheekbone. What a great color. It's nice and subtle. Then I'll go in with something darker and more bronzy, but I just want a nice little contour there, shadow. Then underneath here, okay, I like this. This is the first time I'm using this palette, but I love how you can customize it. And then I'm going to go in with the bigger side and get into the second color here. Then almost use that to bronze the face a little bit. I love Hourglass brushes, by the way. They're super soft. Okay, that was quick and easy. I really like this. So then I also have some stuff from Half Magic Beauty now. Let's actually set the face first. So I'm only going to do the under eyes because the face is naturally set with that foundation by itself. But I have this from Kaja. This is not new, but I've always avoided using it. So today I'm going to try it. It's their Bonus Banana Joystick Powder. I don't even know how to use this. Well, the powder is at the bottom and it's pressed. So I think what you do, okay, look at this. It's pressed powder. You think you press this in like that? And then what do? Do you pull it out? How does this work? Oh, and then, I don't know how this works, but then I guess you just press the powder underneath here, which is quite yellowy. I don't really like this brush. I'm going to use my Hourglass, and I'm just going to stick it in here. I don't think I like this product. It's a little too gimmicky for me. but I'm just going to use that to lightly set my under eyes. I don't know about that packaging, but we're all set. Okay, now let's get into a couple of the Half Magic stuff they sent. So this looks interesting. This is the Soft Blur Blush. Look at this shade. I have no clue how it's going to look on me. This is in the shade Only Drama. So the Half Magic beauty packaging is so interesting. This is recyclable, and then they also do sell palettes that you can pop these in, but I'm just going to keep them in this packaging. Okay. I'm nervous. Okay, that's actually very pretty and very subtle. It does not look how it looks in the pan. Okay, it looks intimidating, but it's not, and it's actually quite a pretty blush. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make a short on this because this is very pretty. I don't think I have a blush this color, and they call it a soft blur formula. I don't know that it's soft blur by any means. Oh, it might be actually. It's really pretty, very sheer, very easy to use, but not too sheer. You know, we still got a good amount of color. And we also have this Light Trap Duochrome Glow Powder. And this one, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it on my face because it's a duochrome shade, but we'll just use it. I don't know exactly how cohesive this eye look or look together is going to be, but I just want to play with these Half Magic stuff. They just look so cool, so I'm just going to put a little bit because it is a little out of my comfort zone. Oh, that's pretty. Nice and subtle. For me, obviously, I would like champagne because I'm boring like that. But for the euphoria kind of vibe, this makes sense. For me, this would be prettier all over the eyelid, but we have a lot more fun eyelid products that I want to try. But look at this swatch right here. Isn't that gorgeous? This would be gorgeous all over the eyes. Really neat. Okay, I don't want to look a fool when I apply this Half Magic stuff, so let me do one eye really quickly. I had to do one eye just to make sure I wasn't going to make a fool of myself with this style of product. But these are the Half Magic Chrome Addiction eye paints and eyeliners. So you can use them however you would like. They have a bunch of colors. I literally swatched the ones I got sent for you. And they even have a brush that you can use to put on liner that you'll see. But this is all of the colors. As you can see, since I had the purpley blush, we're going to do a purpley eye look. So I'm going to start off with the shade Lavywinkle, and that's going to be the main color for the look today. I'm not an expert on products like these, so bear with me. I'm just not very creative, but these are pretty easy to use, especially for somebody like me who doesn't normally use products like this. So I'm just using a Sigma brush, and it's quite easy to blend the product out, and I think it's easy to make it look blended as well. So these are very nice and easy to use. They do sheer out, but that's what makes it really nice and blendable. So where you want the color concentrated is where I'm putting the sponge applicator first, and then I'm using Sigma brush to spread it out, just like that. I'm gonna put just a little bit more down here. So this is my base color. So these do have a dry down, and they do look a little dry when they dry down, but really nice. Very surprised at how easy this is to use for a beginner like me to these products. I've used About Face as well. Those are pretty good too. I like it, and it feels nice and lightweight. And then I had to use the shimmery ones as well. So the first color I'm going to use is Fairies Are Real. So this one is kind of bluey, and I'm keeping it on the outer 2/3 of the eyelid. So I just put the color down. This one is pretty sheer, which is why, I'm sorry, I don't know why my voice just cracked, but this one is sheer. So I'm happy I put a base underneath, and it just adds a really pretty sparkle. These two go really well together, but I had to play with more. I had to just get all this on my eyes. So I'm also going to use Baby Bunny. And this one, while I thought it would be more sheer, it's more reflective, so you actually get more out of it. I really like this color a lot. This look is super neat. Not my normal kind of look, that's for sure. But I'm having so much fun, which is the point of this product altogether. And I'm probably going to cover the liner with black, but I did want to test out the liner. So I'm using the shade Crown Please, and we're trying that as liner. And look at this brush. This is the brush. I love it. So all I'm doing is just literally putting it on the sponge tip applicator, and this is pretty easy to use as eyeliner. The only thing is, I feel like with it being a lighter color, it does look a little drying on the eye, but still, it's a great option to have really unique colors and apply them different ways. Lots of versatility in this product. Really, really fun. I don't know how visible this liner is going to be once I get the black over top, because they do have a black liner. And this does feel a little bit tightening when used as liner, so not something I would probably do a lot. But for my creative people, really, really neat. See, this is why I don't normally do this kind of stuff on camera, but I just wanted to play, and my wings are severely, severely uneven. There also is this, which does not go with my look, but I want to show you a couple other things that they have in the line. So we have this glitter pill, glitter eye paint, and liner. This is the shade Money Please. Not my style, like the glitters are a little too far apart, but they do have that in the line as well. They have some single eyeshadows, which I'm gonna have to play with on another day as well. Gosh, there's just so much. And then this one, I'm disappointed I didn't get to use today, but this looks incredible. So this is the Glitter Puck. I love that name. And it's a dopamine sparkle for face and body. So look at this. How incredible does that look? And it's really creamy and soft feeling. So this, when I get the chance, I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. I'm going to leave this out on my desk because this is so insanely gorgeous. I think this is the thing that I'm most excited about from the brand. It's unfortunate I didn't get to use it. Let me put it on my lower lash line. I can't help it. So I'm just going to use a pencil brush. Oh my gosh. I wanted to put this all over my eyelid, but I also wanted to play with the shimmery paints. So decisions had to be made, sacrifices had to be made. This literally almost feels so wet on my eyelid, like it's cooling feeling and wet feeling. It's really cool. Ooh, I love that. I'm just gonna paint it over top here as well. This is Euphoria makeup, right? We can do whatever we want. I love this. Okay, the next makeup look that I do, it will be involving this. How cool. I'm shook. So stunning, and it feels cooling. That's crazy. Next up, let's try this eyeliner. Now, this is the Magic Flake Liquid Liner. Look at the shape of this. It's crazy. This is what I mean by I had to just try this makeup brand on camera because it's so unique. So I'm just gonna press this against my lash line. Huh. It really is not that hard to apply. I feel like it's struggling a little bit over the paint because the paint is drier. If I was like on a bare eyelid or with powder, it might be easier. So there is a bit of drag right now because of the product that I have underneath. I can't talk when I do this, as you know, so just watch. Don't listen, but watch. I just need to update you that putting on that eyeliner was really hard and there was a ton of drag, but here's what I don't know. If it's because I had this liner dried underneath or if the shape and the product itself does have a lot of drag. So next time I do eyeliner, I'm going to have to try this without having this product underneath to see if that makes any difference. The liner itself is very, very black, but applying it was a pain in the tuchus. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put on some liner and lashes so I look less crazy. And then we shall finish with the lips. Huh, this look is actually much cuter than I thought it was gonna be. Me likey. So let's finish off with lips. I have 2 final products from Half Magic. I mean, this video is mostly for the Half Magic stuff because I think it's like the most coolest brand ever. So I'm going to try the Sculptitude Lip Liner. It's 2-in-1 in the shade I'll Pray For You. So one side is kind of like a peachy shade. Ooh, I like that. And it's quite creamy. And then the other side, I'm going to put it in the center. It's a lot deeper. Oh, cool. And they're very easy to use. I like the brown shade that it has a cool undertone. I think for the vibe of today's makeup, I'm going to use the lighter shade. And the lighter shade is I Have Needs, by the way. So I'm just going to put this along the top lip. Okay, I like the way that these are. They feel pretty hydrating. And then the last thing for today's video and for Half Magic Beauty, I have the Magic Drip Glitter Lip Gloss in Frosty Pesh. Okay, look how pretty that is. Maybe I should have colored my lips in a little more. Yeah, because this lip gloss doesn't seem to have much color to it. So I'm just using that lighter shade and covering more of the lips. Okay, now let's try it. We have the sponge tip applicator. Ooh, that's very glittery. Wow. If you want a glitter gloss, this might be the most glitteriest gloss I've come across. That's insane. A couple things to add. As I was wiping off these liners, the shimmer shades came off easily. The matte shades are not budging. Oh my goodness. And I also want to show you something that they sent in the PR package. So they sent a fan, and look at this. Keep watching. It gets even cooler. Okay, look, 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 look. Anyways, how cool is that? Okay, so here's the final look, honestly. Much more fun and cute than I thought it was going to be, because I thought I was just going to have a splash of uneven and weird color on my face because I don't know how to do fun and creative makeup, but it didn't turn out bad. So let me do a final walkthrough of everything. The L'Oreal Prime Lead Pore Minimizer. I really love the way that this made my skin feel, so I'm excited about that. The Lancome Teint Needle Ultra Wear. My skin is so dry and heavy looking with this on, but I really think there could be potential for this to be amazing if I prep the skin properly. And since I live in Miami, I think after I go outside and walk, I will love this foundation. But for right now, with improper prep and being just inside, my skin looks really, really dry. So to be decided. The YSL Touche Clot Radiant Touch Concealer. Honestly, super beautiful. This is an old concealer, but they're trying to bring it back, I guess. I don't know. I liked it. Very lightweight, very nice for wearable makeup. I'm excited to continue using that more. This Kaja Banana Powder, strange. Very strange. I don't like the packaging. I'm going to have to research how to use it properly, I guess. But honestly, though, the yellowish powder, it did brighten a little bit. It's a little too dark for my skin tone, but it might be a good yellow powder. I just don't care for the packaging. Oh, gosh. The Esam Artistry Palette Structure Face Shaper Palette. Love this. Very convenient, very versatile. Had fun with this. The powders seem to be really, really nice as well. The Half Magic Blush in Only Drama. It looks so scary, but it applied really, really beautifully. So I do like this. I can't wait to use it more. And then the Duochrome for my face is a little dark, but it is a really nice feeling powder. So if this is the kind of color for you, I think you'd like it, but it's outside of my comfort zone for sure. These Chroma Diction eye paints and liners, very easy to use. My only flaw I have to share about these is they do feel a little drying on the eyelid, so I don't love that, but they're still very nice. They are very easy to use. The colors are gorgeous. So if you like these kinds of products, so far so good. My favorite product of today's video is the glitter puck. Everything from the name to the look. I didn't get to use that much of it today, but you better believe I will be using this because it looks so stunning. The eyeliner, as of now, I'm not a big fan of. It just had so much drag. So I'm gonna see if with regular powder eyeshadow, it's the same, but I didn't really find the shape the easiest to use. So I don't think I'm a fan of this, but we'll see. It is nice and black. The lip liner, I really did like. I just prefer a wooden lip pencil though, so that's kind of my hesitation here, but the formula is very nice and creamy. And I like that you get 2-in-1 colors, and the colors are gorgeous. And then finally, the Magic Drip Glitter Lip Gloss is probably the glitteriest lip gloss I've ever used before, which I don't know if I like that or not. I don't necessarily find it the most flattering, but if you want a glitter lip gloss, it's great. It's not sticky. You can feel the glitters, like there's a little bit of grit, but it's not bothersome at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little play session, playing with some makeup that is outside of my comfort zone, but I've had these in my PR drawer and I've been dying to play with them and to see what I think, and overall I was pretty impressed. I think what they're doing with the brand is really, really neat, and I'm excited to see what else they come out with because truly such unique and fun products. And I think these are like what the makeup industry needs in terms of just being a little bit different and out there and refreshing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you've tried any of these products, comment down below what you think of them. What do you think of Half Magic Beauty? What do you think of this Lancome foundation? Am I crazy or is it super duper dry? And make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.